Right. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of August, 2021. It's Wednesday morning. It's 20 to 10 in the morning. And it's really dull and grey looking. Do you think it's going to rain? Do you think it's going to rain?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we're going to talk about our school days. And of course, I met you in the Jubilee year of 1977. It would have been in September. This was at the Greg Junior School in Llancaster Street. And whose class was you in?
Chrysler Roberts.
Mr. Roberts, that's right, as we knew him as then. What can you remember from that time?
I remember a few people that we got playing with. Remember Wendy Paul and we was in school, weren't we?
Yeah, but not in our class.
I think she was. Was she in our class for it's only about a year. I think about a few months different. I'd say, I've been talking about on Facebook.
Yeah. But people I remember in our class was Robert Poole, Robert Jenkins.
Yeah, Robert Poole, and Robert Jenkins sitting around the corner there.
Aye, that's right. I know he's a character he was.
Yeah.
Don't think we'll say what he used to do.
West Street.
I told my son Adam what you were like, though. Oh gosh, he used to get sent home a few times by Mr. Roberts, and we used to do the HTUs, 100s, 10s in units, and we used to go swimming every week.
Yeah.
And the class used to say, "Well, isn't it quiet without Nicky?" And then all of a sudden, you'd hear the crowd coming from the coach after the swimming sessions, and you'd come crashing to the door. Not walking in like usual people do, like, but oh, Nicky. Sometimes you were occasionally bullied, weren't you? And that's when I befriended you then, wasn't I?
Yeah.
That's right. We could talk about the Greg Junior School forever, couldn't we? All night. But I think the main school we went to was Haley Comprehensive School, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where we had a headmaster called Kerry Edwards. What was you like, Nicky?
You were strict, but you was fair.
Well, that's what they said about him.
School in line, I think.
That's what they said about him. He was strict but fair. But he was very old school. I mean, he had me for swearing in his office outside school hours. When I was with you, funny enough, walking up Cardiff Road. I'm not going to repeat the word, obviously, but he had him in his office and told me the importance of not swearing and stuff like that. And I think he showed me some little book. It might have been a Bible, I don't know, but because he was the JP, the Justice of Peace.
That's right.
That's right, yeah. And he's been on television as well, speaking in Welsh and everything.
Yeah.
And so he was occasionally bullied there as well by Stuart. We wouldn't repeat what they used to say, but but we had still had fun with Lee Williams, didn't we, and everything, and we used to have a laugh with. Who's your teachers there? Miss Payne. Who else?
Miss Payne, Miss Linda Payne, Papa Chrysler Roberts, Miss Linda Payne. I can't remember any of the others, but
well, we'd have woodwork, wouldn't we, with Mr. Howells.
Mr. Howells.
Who looked like a cross between the Yorkshire Ripper and Billy Connolly. That's no word of a lie. The dark hair and the beard and everything. That's right. And Jesus Christ as well. We are talking over 40 years ago, but still.
Mr. Harris, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like the deputy head, I think he was, or the headmaster of when the school was here, where we are now.
I think he was the head of the top. He was the deputy head of the higher one.
Might have been, yeah.
And,
but he took us.
He told me in year 5 before I left school, and it was him. It was actually him, and on Friday the 30th, I believe. Yeah. Friday, April 13th, 1984.
Oh, your last day of school.
Yeah, when they said, "Do you want to watch Dracula Spectacular in the big hallway?"
That's right. Justin Edwards. It was the Dracula.
It was him, Mr. Harris, and Master outside Kerry. Turned around and shook my hand to pair of it.
Well, good.
I had a handshake of Kerry Edwards.
That must be very rare. Yeah.
And that was back in April the 30th, 1984. That was my last day at school. I didn't really want to sit and watch Dracula Spectacular. It was very odd because I normally like those films, but I just didn't feel like watching that.
It wasn't a film; it was a play on stage.
Right.
With Justin Edwards.
Ah,
Yes.
well, I know Justin.
Yeah.
I know Justin. Justin, I met him a couple of times, Justin. And he's like doing all musical stuff now.
Yeah.
So I suppose he's still in the same line of work.
Can you remember the things you used to get up to? Those silly things. I mean, on your birthday, Lee and the boys were taking to get you in the maintenance class with Mr. Howells. Something terrible. When you were miserable that day, obviously. That was the 6th of September. This was on your 16th birthday. So that would have been the 6th of September, 1983, is it? Yeah.
Could have been, yeah, 1983.
On your 60th birthday, yes. Yeah, it would have been.
I won't forget that.
Oh, I do. I know you were just sat there in the maintenance room and they were taking the mickey. It wasn't fair, but, you know, if you look back on it, you know, I mean, we've all been through. I mean, I think we've all been bullied occasionally. But I managed to sort one of my bullies out, Stuart. He used to push me around something terrible, and I sorted him out one day because he picked me on the wrong day.
Well,
and I give him a pasting.
Do you remember you picked me on the wrong day in do you remember you picked me on the wrong day when we was in Richard Davison's class?
No.
And then one day I went I mean I don't like violence at all.
Neither do I.
And I just went and kicked the table.
Yeah.
You know, I mean I was feeling like I was going to turn green. I did.
All right.
Turn green.
Wasn't wrong, was it?
Literally. And he was going on and on and on, and he caught me on the wrong day, and he came up with that word mongo.
Oh,
bang.
God.
I went like that.
Because he used to call you that a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, I kicked the table.
Totally wrong.
Went and gave him a few whacks, and yes.
What, in the class itself, with the teacher there?
Yeah. No, but he's down the end of the room, man. But you would have gone wrong. He told Stuart off, sent him to the headmaster, I believe, for beating me up. But at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
He didn't bully me again after that.
Well, we all became friends with him after. But bullies are like that, man. They sort of pick on and they target people who they think are weaker than
thing is,
themselves.
I think he had a shock.
Yeah.
When I turned.
That's right.
He had a shock.
Yeah. Well, good for you, Nicky.
And ever since we've been speaking all right.
Well,
but,
no, we haven't seen him for a long time. I heard he's died, but...
Well, I've heard he's passed away, sadly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, well, you weren't my biggest fan, but you know, I didn't like the fact that he was ill.
Well, no, you've heard of karma, haven't you? Well, it came around to him.
Well, he was in Tikapana, see, and
which was a mental health thing.
I spoke to him when I used to be at Gemini.
Yeah. But anyway, one thing of better times, you know, we used to be a teacher there called Jack O'Harris and Lee Williams. They used to take the mickey out of him because of his, you know, but because of his colour and all that. You're back in your jam jar and that all sorts of racial language was going on back then. Oh dear. Of course, we all left school with no qualifications, didn't we? So.
Doesn't make us dull, does it?
No.
Because we didn't ignore any qualifications. Doesn't make us dull.
I don't know.
No.
Made us struggle to get jobs, didn't it?
Yes, but you know, with the jobs the way they are, I think there's lots of people. My cousin, he got about 3 levels. And he couldn't get a job. He couldn't get a job for ages. My cousin Adrian, right? And he got 3 levels, so I don't think we need to worry too much about it.
Do you have any abiding memories of Hail the Comprehensive in the 80s? Teddy Hopkins?
Mr. Hopkins? Teddy Hopkins.
Mr. Hopkins. He was a swine. He used to enjoy caning them, he did. Yeah. Anything else?
I remember Richard Davis.
You was the PE teacher, wasn't he?
Richard?
Yeah, Richie did. No. I'm thinking Roger Richardson. I'm thinking of.
Roger.
Yeah.
Mr. Richardson, I was.
That's right,
And Stuart Lane.
Stuart Lane. Yeah, he nearly became big, he did, but he had an injury.
Oh, he became a rugby player.
Yeah.
He had an injury and that impeded his future.
That's right. So I'm going to end this by now because obviously not for it to be boring in any way. But I'm sure there's lots of other things we could cover. But
lots of other things we could cover. We could do it in part 2 in another day.
Perhaps, yeah, another day. Thank you, Nicholas. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.